checking out the channel, watching a video. Today we are making a comfort food. I think this recipe came from my dad. I'm not sure where it came from, but we've made it in the family a long time. Its real name is chicken spaghetti, but one of my friend's husbands changed its name to cheesy chicken goodness. So that'll kind of give you a hint of what's involved in it. But it is chicken spaghetti. The first time I heard of it, I was like, that sounds kind of gross, chicken spaghetti. But it's not traditional spaghetti with a red sauce. It's chicken and a cheesy sauce, and it's baked, and it's delicious. So here comes the recipe, guys. If y'all aren't subscribers, please hit subscribe and join. We'd love to have you on board. And here comes the recipe. What's up, guys? Thanks for checking out the channel, watching a video. Today we are making a comfort food. I think this recipe came from my dad. I'm not sure where it came from, but we've made it in the family a long time. Its real name is chicken spaghetti, but one of my friend's husbands changed its name to cheesy chicken goodness. So that'll kind of give you a hint of what's involved in it. But it is chicken spaghetti. The first time I heard of it, I was like, that sounds kind of gross, chicken spaghetti. But it's not traditional spaghetti with a red sauce. It's chicken and a cheesy sauce, and it's baked, and it's delicious. So here comes the recipe, guys. If y'all aren't subscribers, please hit subscribe and join. We'd love to have you on board. And here comes the recipe. First thing you're going to do is pre-boil your chicken breast. I used 4 chicken breasts in a stock pot with water, with celery, black pepper, seasoning salt, etc. When these are done, I actually just turn them off and let them sit in the water till they come to room temperature. It makes the chicken breast really, really moist. Okay, we're going to cook 1 pound of spaghetti. This is the chicken stock that I boiled the chicken in. I've actually strained it because it gets some of that chicken gook on there, so I just strain it out and throw it away. Bring this to a boil, cook your spaghetti as the package says in that chicken stock. In a skillet, I use something with a high edge like this, like my Simply Mean. I don't know if they call it a wok or what they call that, but it's got the really high edges, or that or a big pan, it doesn't matter. You're gonna melt 1 stick of butter. In your butter, you're gonna put 1 diced onion, medium, 4 stalks of celery that have been chopped, and 1 bell pepper that's been seeded and chopped. We're gonna put this in here and sweat them until they're tender or clear. While that's cooking, we're gonna add about a teaspoon of chopped garlic and stir that in. Put about a teaspoon of black pepper. That ain't coming out. Let's do it this way. Teaspoon of black pepper and a good sprinkle of seasoning salt. We really don't want this to brown. You just want it to, the vegetables to soften. So I'm actually going to turn that down. We're getting pretty close. Because this is going to cook in the oven too. So actually, you know what? We're going to call that done. To this, we're going to add 2 cans of Rotel. I use the original, not the hot. I don't want the hot stuff. Just don't drain them, juice and all. A 4-ounce can of sliced mushrooms. Making sure to get them all. And we're going to use cream of mushroom soup. Believe it or not, Walmart was out of cream of mushroom soup. They only have this giant size. So you want 1 can, which is about half this big boy. So I'm going to say that much cream of mushroom soup. And now for the cheesiness. 1 pound block of Velveeta. So you want to put this all together, melt it until the cheese is smooth. I'll just chop it up like this. Kind of turn your heat on medium low, somewhere around in there, just to get it warmed up. We don't want that boiling hot heat. This is why I said use a big pan. You could even do it like electric skillet would work well. right, once that completely melts together, we're going to add the chicken. So let that melt. So the cheese is melted. You can see there's no big chunks of Velveeta in there. You'll still find a little spot or two, but that's okay. No worries. We have our 4 chicken breasts that we boiled earlier, and we've cut it up into chunks about that size. Put this in. And slowly, I think almost fold it in. It's a lot of stuff in here. And we are almost done with cheesy chicken goodness. I'm going to taste it for seasoning. It's good. I'm notorious for not salting enough. I'm not a big fan of salt. All right, guys. So, set this to the side. This is the best way I found to do this. In your pot that you cooked your noodles, dump your noodles back in. Turn the stove off. And you're going to put this mixture on top of your noodles. Slowly, trying not to make a huge mess. Because it takes a big pot. All right. With a set of tongs, this is the easiest way I found to do it. Just kind of go to the bottom and pull it out. Because you want to incorporate those noodles. You can do it with a wooden spoon, but I think the tongs just really work well. So, because you want to get your cheesy chicken goodness mixed with the spaghetti. And make sure it's completely mixed. Because you don't want to cook this and then have a pocket of spaghetti without the cheesy chicken goodness in it. Okay, I think we're almost there, guys. Yeah, we are. Oh, dadgummit. Always drop something. Or knock over the camera. All right. All right, any big casserole dish. This is a 15 by 10. Spray it with oil. And we're going to take this stuff, slide that over. And I don't like to dump it in. I just kind of want to do it like this. Put it in sections, because if you do this, the chicken tends to glump up. So just slowly transfer this into the giant casserole dish. Making sure that everything is coated with the cheese. And everything's distributed. You want chicken throughout. You don't want it all piled in one corner. This thing keeps locking on me. There we go. Okay, now we're going to dump it. It's heavy, y'all. It's a lot of stuff in here. Okay. Make sure everything's in, and we're going to spread that out well. Just like that. Now, flatten the top out, and we're going to top that with cheese. We're going to top this with 2 cups of cheese. You just want a nice layer on top. Now, this is going to bake for a long time in a 325 degree oven. And it's going to bake for about 45 minutes. Once you get all this in. But you could add other stuff to this. You could add whole fresh mushrooms and saute them down. You could put pimentos in it. You could probably even switch it with a different type of meat. It's really good. That was probably 2 cups of cheese. Anyway, this is what's going to go in the oven, just like that, at 325 for about 45 minutes. All right, it's been 45 minutes. Put out it. Oh, it's hot. Bubbly and deliciousness. I better get 2 rags for this boy, because he is kind of heavy. All right. Serve that with some French bread. Yes, sir. You can sprinkle parsley on the top if you want to. It's just Mike and me, so this freezes really well too. So let's give it a taste. Well, we're gonna let it cool off just a tad before we taste it though. It's cooled down a bit, so let's cut us a piece. Oh yeah, look at that. You can see the cheese and the Rotel tomatoes and the chicken. Time to taste. Y'all, it smells so good. You can smell the pasta, the chicken, and the Rotel. It's spicy. So it's more like give it a try. If you do, please put your comment down below. Would love to hear from you. If you're not a subscriber, hit subscribe. Want to have you as part of our team. You guys have a good, safe week out there, and we'll see you next week.